All right, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to Aiden's World of Sports. And today, I got a new guest for you guys. I got Melvin Jordan the fourth. You want to talk a little about yourself?
What's up? I'm Melvin Jordan the fourth. I'm committed to Oregon State. Uh, I enroll in the summer. My move-in date is June 18th, and I go to Clearwater Central Catholic High School.
Yeah, I mean that's a big school. That's a big commit. You got a lot going ahead of you. Oregon State's a really good football school. I think they finished ranked in the top 25 last year, right? Or they
They were about to get in it, and then they lost the bowl game
okay. So you're gonna help them win a bowl game next year for sure.
for
And
sure.
so let's talk a little bit about the process that it took to get to Oregon State. You had 19 offers, and some offers were very prestigious offers. I know Arizona was there. I know there was also hold on, I have it right here. I have my list. Also, Cincinnati and Florida State. Cincinnati was a top four team. What made you choose Oregon State over all these other also high prestigious level schools?
Well, it was mainly the coaching staff. From my freshman year to my senior year, it was a bunch of coaching staff changes. At Florida State, Willie Taggart left. Willie Taggart was my dude. I mess with him. He's like family. His family actually don't live too far away from me, probably about 20 minutes in Palmetto. And then at Cincinnati, Marcus Freeman and then, Coach Chad, he was recruiting coordinator. They both left and went to Notre Dame. So it was just a lot of moving around. And even within my offers, like South Carolina, Coach Rod Wilson, South Carolina staff changed. Mostly everybody's staff changed, but Oregon State was pretty solid. I know Trent Bray. Trent Bray was a good coach. All the players I talked to up there said Coach Trent was just the best coach on the staff, like hands down. He know what he talking about. He got the best dudes. And so I knew Coach Smith. They were building the program. I knew that each year is progressing. And then this year, we obviously had our first winning season in a while. So I trusted them and committed to them because I believe they would stay for all my 3 to 4 years that I'm there, maybe 5.
Yeah, I mean that's a good reason. Continuity is always something that you want, especially for a sport like football, where seasons, quarter of a year. You gotta continue to work with the same staff. Changing staff can change things up in your game. So I get that. And so you talked about a little bit about the players reaching out to you. What's your relationship like with the players and the coaches already? I know you haven't really got there yet and like moved there yet, but what's it been like so far?
It's pretty good. Coach Smith's for sure a good dude. Actually, we had a defensive coordinator change also, but my position coach got the defensive coordinator job, so that's not really a big, change for me, and I'm pretty cool with that. So I'm pretty cool with all the defensive coaches. I'm pretty tight with Coach Blue, the defensive backs coach, and then Coach Mike Doctor. He just got the recruiting coordinator job, so he's head over all that. And then player wise, I talked to Deshaun Fenwick, the running back. He's from Bradenton. That's not too far from where I live. Elijah, he's from Fort Myers, and then it's a couple more players. I can't remember their names, but I'm cool with a couple players out there when I went on my official and unofficial. They took me in, took me out, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean that's nice that you get to build relationships with them before you really even play with them. So it's like the start of a brotherhood, man. Because college is a really important time for especially for NFL players and upcoming NFL players too. So that's really cool that you get to reach out with players and get to know them before you go there. So you don't have to really build relationships from the start of the freshman season. You get a little bit done before.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a little bit about your game and start making comparisons early. So I saw your highlights. You excel at play recognition and knowing when to stop a run, whether when to either rush a passer or if you have to drop back in coverage. Reminds me of one of the best edge rushers in the game, Nick Bosa. But who do you compare yourself to?
um, I don't really. I wouldn't say I compare my game to others. I got some role models. I got some linebackers that I like, but I wouldn't really compare my game to others. I want to you know, I don't think nobody got my playing style. I don't think nobody else could play like me. I want to excel at what I do. I think I'm going to be, the best to ever do it. So I wouldn't really compare my playing style to anybody else. But as far as role models that I like, um, one of the newest ones is Logan Wilson, the linebacker for Cincinnati. I like him a lot. He can definitely play in space. He can cover, and he definitely filling gaps. So that's the play style I like to watch. I also like Christian Harris. I think that's his name from Alabama, number 8. I
Hmm.
like his playing style as well. He's aggressive. He's just a dog. He go out and get it day in and day out. So I definitely look up to him also.
Yeah, I mean those are two really good players. Logan Wilson, for those of you who don't know, came out. He was ranked high by Pro Football Focus. He didn't have a great rookie year, but he came back this year as one of the best linebackers in the league. So his pass coverage is amazing. And I saw some of your highlights. Your pass coverage is really good too, especially for a linebacker in high school where, sometimes it's not as developed as early as it is with you. So that's a good like person to model your game after for sure. And now I haven't watched too much college regular season lately, but I did see Alabama in the playoffs. And Christian Harris is a very good linebacker when it comes to like rushing the gaps, which I saw you get through a lot of gaps, swim moves and spin moves get you through really easily. You have really good finesse rush. I like to see that. So I just want to talk to you a little bit now about your locker room right now in high school and how you feel with the guys that are there with you. Do you have anyone committing with you to Oregon State or any other colleges in that locker room?
Yeah, I got a couple. I had probably about 8 seniors signed with me. So, and the ones I'm pretty close with, TJ Demons, he's a center. He signed to FAMU. So he enrolled in the summer also. Then we got London Hall. He's a safety slash outside linebacker. He signed to Temple. And so those two my guys. We actually went to Calvary together, and then we transferred to the school we're at now together. So those been my guys for a while. They're my boys for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to always like not obviously not go to the same school with your boys because you want to go to school with them, but it's also nice to, if you have chemistry with someone, talk about where you guys going. Maybe, if it fits, you sign with them. And that's always something that people do. I see it a lot. But I got some fun questions for you now. We did get over the heavy stuff. What's before pregame? You sitting out in the locker room right after warmups. You have AirPods in. What artist you putting on and what song is it? What's your hype song?
I gotta play NBA YoungBoy, and it gotta be. He got a couple of them. Not gonna lie, he got a couple. One of them gotta be Murder Business. I probably play Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares,
Ooh.
and and I probably listen to Kodak Black, Skrilla.
Those are three tough songs to come out to in a football game. If I see a team warming up and they come out of the locker room like a Debo Samuel style, listening to any of those songs, I know I'm losing.
Yeah,
That's funny. I never get the answer of Kodak Black. I hear Young Boy a lot, and I've heard Meek Mill once or twice. I haven't heard Kodak Black yet, other than I've seen it on what Debo does. But that's
yeah, for sure. He
three
gonna get
three
you in that
definitely.
zone for sure.
Yeah, Debo's doing his thing too. You get in there for sure.
Yeah.
Now, another fun question, kind of. You win a big game. The team goes out to dinner after. Where are you vouching for them to go? What's your vote?
I don't know, man. Probably it depends because on Friday nights after we get out of games, most stuff be closed. But a couple of places I went to after our games is Wing House, not Wing House, Buffalo Wild Wings. On the Buffalo Wild Wings. Cheddar's. I went to Cheddar's once, and then Waffle House because Waffle House always open.
Those, yeah. Now, New York, we don't really got a lot of them, but I know what you mean. I go down to Florida sometimes. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to Waffle House.
Yeah, it's
what?
always open.
Yeah. Ooh. Now you reminded me. I gotta hit that on Monday or Tuesday. But I got just one more question for you. Now, what happens when you make it to the NFL? You get drafted. What team you want to go to? What team do you want calling your name in the NFL draft at this
I
moment?
don't really got no. I mean, I really just be blessed to be in the draft, so I don't really got no team I'd rather pick me. I'll just be blessed to get taken by anybody. So I mean, I don't really got no team I want to get drafted by, but I would say. it would be blessed to be drafted by the Bucks because that's basically the home team. My family be able to watch me, and I ain't really got to move nowhere because it's already home. So probably the Bucks, but I don't really have a preference. I'll go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's the mentality. Honestly, go anywhere, but home team rules always for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of the Bucks, have you talked to any of those players? I don't know how it is. You might have not. But you think I just thought about it now. If you a prospect, have you talked to any of those people at all? Any of the linebackers, any of the players at all in general?
Nah, I ain't get to talk to none of the Bucks players before. Not really. Nah, I ain't that big time yet. I ain't on that stage yet. But that would be cool. But no, I haven't got in contact with any of those guys.
All right, I was just wondering. All right. Yeah, I don't really got any more questions for you. I like to keep it kind of simple and casual. So thank you so much, man, for coming on. I appreciate you, and we gotta have you on again for sure in a little while after freshman
For,
season. Definitely gotta
for
check
sure.
in.
I got you.
All right, thank you, man.